Dear brothers and sisters, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad in this day our God has made. Luno lunaku Mukama lwakukoledde, lwakuwadde. Lusanyukiremu, lujagulizemu. Dear brother, dear sister, we should learn to take one day at a time. The day the Lord gives us, let us embrace it with love. Don't allow the challenges you face to ruin your day. Because as we rejoice in the day the Lord has given us, we give Him thanks. And then the Lord comes across to us. He walks with us. He guides our paths. He journeys with us. He gives us His blessing, dear brothers and sisters. When we trust in Him, we will see the goodness the Lord has prepared for each and every one of us. If you are glad in this day, which the Lord has made for you, you will now see the goodness the Lord is preparing for you. If you are not thankful, dear brother, dear every day, if you don't welcome and embrace the day the Lord is giving you on a daily basis, you are not going to be happy in life. You're going to be sad. Because as you are sad today, tomorrow God is going to give you another day. And you're going to be sad again. But the point is here, each day God gives you, be glad. First, be grateful for the gift of life the Lord has poured upon you. And remember that when you thank God, He's going to protect you. He's going to be with you. He's with you. He's walking close beside you in this fallen world. And He's not going to allow you fall down. He's going to walk with you in those difficult moments. In those hardships of life, He's going to journey with you. He's going to give you His blessing, even in the moments of sorrows. He's going to give you courage when you feel discouraged. He's going to give you hope when you feel hopeless. He's going to give you strength when you feel weak. He's going to guide you when you feel you have lost the way. He's going to give you the wisdom to make a right choice when you feel you cannot make any choice. Dear brothers and sisters, let us always keep our focus on our God. Remember that what brings us away, what takes us away from our God, is the moment we lose focus of His blessings, of His goodness for us or to us. And that's what the enemy wants, the devil wants. He wants to draw our attention away from God. And once we draw our attention away from God, then the devil will overtake us. But if you keep your attention on God, and if you keep your focus on the Lord, you are going to walk through the valleys of death. You are going to walk through fire. You are going to walk through hardships, and you are going to overcome because the Lord is with you. He's journeying with you, and He's making you victor over the challenges you may be facing in this life. Dear brothers and sisters, many times we fail to focus on our God. And this is also a very big challenge to us believers. We only trust in God when things are going well. Others only trust in God when they are in challenges. But yet, we have to trust in God whether things are going well or when things are not going well. We should always walk in the brightness and the beauty of the Lord on a daily basis, each minute, each second of our life. You should never lose the focus of God in your life. You should not compare yourselves with others. Sometimes we compare ourselves with others and say, someone is praying but is getting, I'm not getting. Another one is praying and is receiving, I'm not receiving. Another one is not praying but is receiving, why should I pray? And then you lose hope. And then you start neglecting the goodness of the Lord. You start neglecting the light of God in your life. And once you neglect the light God has given you, the light which God has brought in your life, you are now going to start facing darkness in your mind. And once darkness comes to you, you are going to start having a feeling of frustrated. You are going to be frustrated. You are going to start questioning yourself and questioning even the existence of God. So dear brothers and sisters, we should always remember that we are His children. We should always remember that God loves us as His children. We should always remember that God takes care of us. We should always remember that God knows us even when we are facing hardships. He's with us all the time so long as we walk with Him. He's there opening His hands all the time to receive us, to protect us, to walk with us. With God, we can walk through the darkness because He will be our light. Without God, we are going to be lost in darkness because we may not see the light. So dear brothers and sisters, if we want to find joy in our hearts, if we want to find peace in our lives, we must know that the only light that can take away the darkness is the light of God, which is shining on us on a daily basis. He sends forth His light towards each and every one of us. His light is shining. Is shining. But are we ready to embrace that light? When we feel challenges, when we face challenges, we may seem as though we don't see the light of God. Yet, it is always there. Is always there. And the only thing we need to do is to look at Him, trust in Him, and allow Him to take over. And when we give Him that chance, we are going to rejoice in the day the Lord has made for us, because it's going to be our companion as we walk on this journey of life. The Lord loves us. The Lord cares about us. He guides us and He knows us. He gives us His blessing and He guides us. Tutambulire mu kitangala kye era tumwesige, Omukama ajja kutuwanguza. Amina. Now, dear brothers and sisters, I want us to take the next 5 minutes in silence. The next 5 minutes, I want you to be silent Allow God to speak to you. Open your heart to the Lord. Allow God to touch your life. Mudakiika ettaano eziddako njagala tusiriikirire tukkirize Omukama atambule mu bulamu bwaffe. Oyanjulire Omukama mu mutima gwo ekyo ky'oyagala akwateko. Omuwulire ng'atambula ng'akukwatako ng'olina okukkiriza. So let us be silent for these 5 minutes and open our hearts to the Lord for His blessing towards each and every one of us. having been able to reflect nga tumaze okweyanjula mu maaso ga Yesu, ekyetaago kyekyo njagala okiwandiike ky'olina olwaleero, okiwandiike ku YouTube. Ekyetaago kyekyo kiteekewo